CNN's Jake Tapper just got confronted by a former loyal viewer, and that video is trending today. Meanwhile, over at the propaganda channel, some very prominent Trumpers have turned on Fox News. Please stand by because I have a breakdown of all the cable news chaos for you next. Let's begin with Trumpers humiliating Fox News with their takedowns. Just today, Marjorie Taylor Greene invoked the words propaganda to describe the channel and brainwash to describe the viewers.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, Congresswoman Greene, you have been a voice of reason and America First policy. Tell us how you see this conflict between Israel and Iran.
Matt, I see it just as you do, and you laid that out so well. That's the America First message, but it's also the truth that the American people have woken up to. We've watched for decades propaganda news. I'll call out Fox News and the New York Post. They're known to be the neocon network news. We have propaganda news on our side, just like the left does. And the American people have been brainwashed into believing that America has to engage in these foreign wars in order for us to survive. And it's absolutely not true.
And Tucker Carlson continued the assault on Fox, his former employer that built his brand, by using the phrase propaganda hose after squealing uncontrollably.
So what is that? That's not by popular acclaim. That's not like their viewer surveys. Like, we need a lot more Mark Levin. Less Jesse Waters, more Mark Levin. Mark Levin! What they're doing is what they always do, which is just turning up the propaganda hose to full blast and just trying to, knock elderly Fox viewers off their feet and make them submit
And then there was conservative curmudgeon Steve Bannon joining the Fox dog pile by saying, if you work at Fox, you can't be MAGA. Have a listen, and on the other side, I'll show you the viewer takedown of CNN's Jake Tapper.
There's an awful lot of people I notice right now saying how they're true MAGA and they're pure MAGA. I don't think anybody at Fox can possibly be true MAGA and hardcore MAGA. And the reason is, to be brutally frank, when President Trump had the election stolen from him and had the White House taken away, and he went back to Mar-a-Lago for that year of 2021, because everybody at Fox takes a paycheck from Murdoch. You all supported DeSantis and Nikki Haley and whoever else came along, right, as a opportunity to replace President Trump. So if you work at Fox, by definition, you can't be true MAGA. It's impossible.
And here's the clip that I promised that is trending today of that Tapper takedown along with his defense.
But right now, I really don't like you. I think you're doing a disservice to Joe and also to the American people. When are you going to examine, what is going on with Trump? Joe Biden conducted himself for 4 years taking care of the United States. He took meetings, he went overseas, he negotiated with other leaders. This president has been pure chaos, which indicates to me that there is something wrong with him. We will never get a straight answer on his medical examinations, what medication he is on. And yet you have gone after Joe Biden with a vengeance that I'm very disappointed in you. I enjoy watching your show, but not anymore. And I think right now you ought to start writing another book examining Trump and how erratic and what he is doing, calling out the National Guard, the Marines, and everybody. When has a president ever done that? It's pure erratic.
Okay, Sarah, there in Virginia. Thanks. Mr. Tapper.
Thanks, Sarah. Sarah, as you know from watching my show on CNN, we cover President Trump every day for 2 hours, every day from 5 to 7 Eastern, and we cover all the things you talk about. In terms of the current president's behavior, we have covered times that he has confused Nancy Pelosi with Nikki Haley. I think some of the questions about President Trump's behavior have more to do with personality than with cognitive decline. But obviously, whatever lessons we've learned from covering President Biden, we would apply to any politician, any future politician or present politician. So I'm sorry if I'm disappointing you by covering President Biden, but journalists, we are supposed to cover stories that we think the American people have a right to know, that we think will enhance their understanding of how the country's run. And I think Alex and I are proud of this book. But if you turn on CNN later today, tomorrow, the next day, you'll see we're continuing to focus on the today in our TV coverage.
We are seeing the collapse of legacy media happen in real time. Fox, CNN, and MSNBC are struggling to keep viewers. Jake Tapper of CNN continues to take slings and arrows over his book release that exposed some questionable journalistic choices. And the attacks aren't just coming from outsiders. Former insiders are sounding the alarm. Tucker Carlson, once Fox's crown jewel, is now mocking his old network as a propaganda hose. CNN and Fox could not be more different, but what ties them together is their increasingly formulaic, overproduced style of red meat journalism. Whether it's Fox's fear-based rage cycles or CNN's panel of experts theater, the result is the same. Audiences feel talked at and not informed and educated. Meanwhile, outlets like Midas and Occupy Democrats and others continue to add viewers. The trust is shifting, and I appreciate that you trust me with this story today. I'm Dan. Thank you for watching, and let's continue to occupy democracy together.